Anthropic just accidentally gave away the entire blueprint behind one of the most powerful AI tools ever built. Over 512,000 lines of it leaked to the public internet. And within hours, thousands of developers had already torn it apart. Now, here's why this matters, even if you're not a developer. Claude Code is the engine that people are using right now to build AI apps, automation tools, AI agents, marketing systems. The kind of stuff that used to take a whole development team. And now we can see exactly how Anthropic designed it to work. Everybody's talking about the funny stuff they found, like 187 loading screen messages, including words like discombobulating and razzmatazing. That's entertaining, but that's not why I made this video. I made this video because buried inside that code base is a blueprint. And once you understand that blueprint, you stop using this tool like a chatbot and you start using it like the AI system it was actually designed to be. Whether you're building automations, creating content systems, or shipping your own AI-powered products, let's get into it. Quick context on how this went down. On March 31st, 2026, Anthropic pushed a routine update to their Claude Code package, version 2.1.88. But somebody on the team forgot to exclude a source map file from the build. A source map is basically a decoder. It takes compressed, unreadable production code and maps it back to the original human-readable source. A security researcher named Chaofan Shou caught it first, posted it on X, and by that afternoon, the entire codebase was mirrored on GitHub, forked tens of thousands of times, analyzed by developers everywhere. Anthropic confirmed it, said it was a packaging error caused by human error. No customer data exposed. They've been sending DMCA takedowns ever since. So let me be clear, I'm not showing any source code in this video. Everything here is based on the public analyses that developers published after going through it. I have 2 master's degrees, one in computer science, one in database management. So when I look at system architecture like this, I'm reading the engineering decisions, not just skimming headlines. And what Anthropic built? It's a masterclass in AI system design, but it only works if you use it the way the blueprint intended. Most people don't. Let's fix that. The first phase of the blueprint is understanding what Claude Code actually is, because most people have this completely wrong. They think it's Claude, the chatbot, but in your terminal. You type something, it responds, maybe edits a file, that's it. That's like buying a full production studio and only using it to record voice memos. What the source code reveals is that Claude Code is a full agent runtime. It has a tool execution system, a command engine, a layered memory architecture, a permission system, a task manager, a multi-agent coordinator, and both an MCP client and server, all wired together under a single execution pipeline. Now, if you're a creator or entrepreneur watching this thinking, okay, but I'm not a developer, this is the tool that people are using to build the AI products, the automation workflows, and the marketing systems that you're going to be competing against. Understanding how it works, even at a high level, gives you an edge. You'll know what to ask for. You'll know what's possible. And if you're using vibe coding to build your own tools, this blueprint is literally your operating manual. Claude Code is infrastructure, not an app, not a chatbot, infrastructure. And the rest of this blueprint is about how to configure that infrastructure so it works for you, whether you're writing code yourself or directing AI to write it for you. Once you understand the foundation, the next phase is learning your control panel. Claude Code has over 55 built-in commands, plus bundled skills, and most people use maybe 5 of them. Think of these commands as switches on a dashboard. Each one activates a different part of the system. If you never flip the switches, the system runs on defaults. And defaults are never optimized for your workflow. Here are the ones that matter most inside this blueprint. /init. This generates a Claude.md file for your project. That file becomes Claude Code's operating manual. We'll go deeper on this in the next phase because it's one of the most important files in your entire workflow. /plan. This flips Claude Code into planning mode. Instead of immediately jumping in and touching files everywhere, it maps out the full approach first and checks with you. When you're building something complex, say an automation system or a full web app, this prevents costly mistakes and wasted tokens. /compact, your context management tool. When conversations get long, context gets expensive. /compact compresses your history, keeps what matters, drops the noise. You can even tell it what to preserve, like /compact, but keep the API integration details. /review, a built-in structured code review. Not, hey Claude, look at my code, an actual review workflow. If you're vibe coding and you want to make sure the output is solid before you ship it, this is your quality check. /context shows you what files Claude Code is paying attention to. Every file in context costs tokens. This gives you visibility to trim the fat. /cost shows your actual spend for the session. Most people have zero idea what they're burning until they check the bill. /resume and /summary. Carry your work across sessions without starting over. The pattern is simple. Better prompts are one lever. The command layer is a completely separate lever, and it's the one most people never touch. This is where the blueprint gets really powerful. And honestly, this phase applies to anyone building AI systems, not just developers. The leaked source reveals that Claude Code has a structured memory system that shapes how it thinks about your project across every single session. And the center of that system is CLAUDE.md. Most people either ignore this file or dump random notes into it. That's like hiring a team member and never giving them an onboarding document. They'll figure things out eventually, slowly, inconsistently, and with a lot of wasted effort. Claude.md is not documentation. It's operating context. It tells Claude Code, here's how we build things, here's what matters, here's what we never do, and here's how this project is structured. Keep it short, opinionated, and operational. Decision rules, constraints, conventions. Not a history lesson. Now here's the part that blew people's minds. The source code reveals a 3-layer memory architecture. Layer 1, an always loaded index. Tiny pointers about 150 characters each, permanently in context. Layer 2, on-demand topic files that only load when relevant. Layer 3, raw transcripts accessed only through search, never loaded in full. And running underneath all of this, a background process called AutoDream. While you're idle, it consolidates memory, cleans up contradictions, removes stale info, and keeps the context sharp for when you come back. The design principle? If a fact can be re-derived from the code base, don't store it. Stale memory is worse than no memory. Now here's why this matters even if you never touch Claude Code directly. This 3-layer memory approach, this is how you should be thinking about any AI system you build, whether it's a marketing automation, a content system, or an AI agent workflow. Don't dump everything into context. Layer it. Keep what's essential always loaded. Pull in details on demand, and let everything else sit in storage until you search for it. That's the exact philosophy we use inside AI Social Hub when we design automation systems. Anthropic just confirmed it works at scale. You've got the foundation, the command layer, and the memory system. Next phase, removing the biggest bottleneck. If you've used Claude Code for more than 5 minutes, you know this pain. You ask it to do something and it keeps interrupting. Can I do this? Can I run this? Can I edit this? Over and over. Most people think better prompting fixes this. It doesn't. The fix is configuring permission. The source code reveals a layered permission system. Default mode where it asks about everything, plan mode, and auto modes where it can just execute. The real unlock? Wildcard permissions. Rules like allow all Git commands or allow all file edits in my SRC folder. Set the rule once, it just runs. No more getting interrupted 15 times per session. You configure these in your settings file at the global user, or project level. Things you always allow, things you always deny, things you wanted to ask about. Think about this from an automation mindset. Every time you have to manually approve something, that's a bottleneck in your system. The whole point of building with AI is to remove bottlenecks. So configure the permissions, set the guardrails, and let the agent operate. For recurring workflows, the stuff you do every single day, this is one of the highest ROI moves in the entire blueprint. Now we get into the architecture layer. And this is the phase that separates people who use AI tools from people who build AI systems. The source code reveals a full coordinator subsystem, agent tools, team tools, and a task system designed for parallel and background work. In plain English, Claude Code is built for decomposition, breaking one complex job into multiple pieces that run at the same time. One agent exploring the code base, another implementing changes, a third running tests, all in parallel. There are even concepts for background tasks, work that keeps going while you're doing something else entirely. On top of that, MCP is baked in at a fundamental level. Claude Code is both an MCP client and an MCP server. It connects to external tools, and other systems can connect to it. Layer in the skills and plugin system, and you're not just using a coding tool, you're building an ecosystem. Now here's why every creator and entrepreneur watching needs to pay attention to this. This is the future of AI tools. Not one single app that does everything, but ecosystems of connected agents and tools that work together. That's exactly the motto behind what we build at AI Social Hub. Marketing agents, content systems, automation workflows, all connected, all working in parallel. Claude Code is built on the same philosophy. The practical takeaway, whether you're using Claude Code or building your own AI systems, stop sending one massive instruction to one massive agent. Break the work into phases. Search, plan, execute, verify. Decompose the problem. Let the system do what it was designed to do. Final phase of the blueprint. What's next? Because the leaked source doesn't just show how Claude Code works today, it shows what Anthropic is building for tomorrow. The code base contains over 44 feature flags for capabilities that are fully built but not shipped yet. Some are gated behind an internal user type called Anthropic Employees Only. The biggest one? A system called KAIROS, named after the Greek word for the right time. It's an autonomous daemon mode that lets Claude Code run as an always-on background agent. It handles sessions, performs memory consolidation while you're idle, and keeps your context clean automatically. There's also a dream mode, where Claude thinks in the background, develops ideas, and iterates on your plans while you're away. A coordinator mode for orchestrating multiple agents at scale, and something called Ultra Plan for extended planning sessions lasting 30 minutes or more. Now think about what this means for the creator economy. We're heading toward a world where your AI systems don't stop when you close your laptop. They keep working, keep optimizing, keep building while you sleep. That's not science fiction. That's what's sitting behind feature flags right now. The people who understand the blueprint today, the architecture, the memory system, the decomposition model, those are the people who will be ready when these features drop. Everyone else will be starting from scratch. Let me pull this entire blueprint together, because the biggest takeaway from this leak isn't any single feature. It's this. Top users don't just write better prompts. They design a better operating environment. Here's the full blueprint. Phase 1. Understand what you're working with. Claude Code is infrastructure, not a chatbot. Whether you're coding directly or vibe coding your way through it, treat it like the system it is. Phase 2. Learn the command layer. /plan, /compact, /context, /review, /cost, /resume. These are your control switches. Phase 3. Program the memory system. Claude.md is your highest leverage file, and the 3-layer memory approach, apply that to every AI system you build. Phase 4. Remove the bottleneck. Configure permissions. Set the guardrails. Let the agent operate. Phase 5. Work with the architecture. Decompose complex work. Connect external tools. Build the ecosystem, not just the app. Phase 6. Stay ahead. The features are built. They're coming. Be ready. That's the blueprint. Whether you're a developer, a creator, or an entrepreneur building with AI, this is how you operate at a level most people will never reach. That's what was hiding inside Claude Code's source code. And now you have the blueprint that most people will never see. If you want to go deeper on building AI automation systems, workflows, agents, content systems, marketing automation, that's exactly what we build inside AI Social Hub Vibe Coding Mastery. I'll drop the link in the description. If this gave you value, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll catch you on the next one. Let's keep building.